Eagles get it back. We're going to run some clock, or maybe throw the dagger.
And welcome back to the Squawking Eagles Podcast. I'm your host, Mike, joined by Miguel and Mark tonight.
Hey, Mike, you ever see a big man move like that, Jordan Davis?
That's my guy. How many times did I say we got to draft Jordan Davis? Got to draft Jordan Davis. Finally, the fruition.
Sure,
It only took him 4 seasons.
That's all.
I think we were talking in the offseason. People were talking about trading him or cutting him because, and I kept telling everybody, no way. That man does more than you know.
No, and I think we're going to talk about that game. There's some. I think the Eagles got something on how to block a field goal a little bit easier now.
Oh yeah, just fucking Davis and Carter together on the one side.
That was pretty insane.
You tell
they don't want you touching the snapper. It's like, I don't know if you saw the video, but the snapper, like everybody blew past the snapper and he was like looking for somebody to hit and there was nobody there.
Yeah. Well, because usually the snappers don't get up in time to block on those. They're usually, once that ball is gone, because they use both hands for long snapping, they come back up, it's gone. So I think what they're doing, at least what it looked like, was like pretty much one of the two of them forces the other one into the guard and then the other one goes free.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
We're
huge. So we're going to talk about that game. We're going to talk about the injuries that have kind of hit the Eagles this week with 3 guys hitting the IR. And we will preview Tampa Bay Buccaneers game in Tampa that the Eagles have already flown there and practicing in the heat already. Give us a follow on Instagram, Squawking Eagles Podcast, YouTube, give us a subscribe, and definitely leave us a like on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. All right, let's jump into it. Eagles, a game that is a tale of 2 games, right? The first half was one team, second half was another team. It was like that's kind of like the Eagles were like that during the Andy Reid years, where they would play the first half, but then forget how to play in the second half. How much was that reminding you of that, Miguel? And
that first half, I was ready. Look, I was a bit hungover from the night before watching the Bad Bunny concert at my cousin's house. So I was already in the mood to be like, all right, let's turn this shit off and go to sleep. But luckily I waited for the one possession where he hit Goddard right over the middle and it brought me right back in. I said, we have enough time to do some damage. And the Birds went to work. Well, I don't know what it was. I don't know if they told the offensive coordinator to take a seat and let Jalen call the plays. Yeah. Whatever it was, it worked.
It looked like that. It looked like Jalen took over the game calling. Like somebody was saying Nick was taking the calls, but I don't think Nick was taking the calls. I think Jalen was getting the phone, getting a call, and then he was kind of playing his own game.
So, I mean, from what I've heard, because they went to a more up-tempo, when they go more up-tempo, Jalen has more control of what the offense is going to do.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I've heard. So.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the memes this week have been immaculate. I saw so many where like they're walking in the locker room and they're sitting there like a Domino's menu, and he's like, "That's not the menu." Pull the window, flip it over, then they'll like grabs the recipe or the playbook from Kevin and was like, "Here you go." Gives it Hurts. Says, "You just go play with like a Rubik's Cube or something." Like,
right.
Hurts, I expect you to know what you're doing with that. And then, you know what? It felt that way. That game was crazy. I mean, and the energy. When it came out, it was like, I mean, by the end of the first half, we looked flat, man. I was like, are we gonna let this happen?
Yeah.
But so the Birds, they're ready for it. They came out the second half. I don't know. Like I said, whether Hurts calling it, whether someone showed Kevin that there's a second page to the playbook, and not just Barkley runs up the middle, because I feel that's all he calls anymore. And I think even Barkley's tired of it. He's like, man, spring me. Use a screen. Do something to let me go else, because I'm tired of going right to the nose guard or nose tackle and have going straight down. It's not fun.
No, I agree. I think Barkley is making moves to even get out to the outside, like these spin movies he's doing to get away from the middle. Like he wants to get loose. I'll
tell you what, though, I think AJ Brown had a smile on his face when he had that first catch, and the entire it was an 8-yard catch. Nothing crazy. And the whole crowd erupted. And he was kind of like, yeah, I'm him. Like, I'm him. They don't. Our new offensive coordinator doesn't know I'm him.
No.
But you guys know I'm him.
But there's that pass that that Jalen threw to AJ where it was like right over his shoulder. And then that you can tell that, okay, like dropped it right in the basket. And you knew they're going to like, they're going to make a run here. And sure enough, like Smitty and AJ, they all got their taste. And
the one was like a comeback, and then he stepped over the man.
He's a strong man.
How strong he is as a receiver, and it's like you wonder why he says he's always open. It's not just because he's got the hands and he's got the up. It's because he can literally, unlike Devontae Adams, who has to cheat to get open with a massive open field, like very obvious PI, unless you're a ref and you close your eyes for that play. AJ Brown just does his thing. I'm going to put my body here. I'm going to catch that. I'm going to turn around and put you down. I'm going to go down another 10 yards. Like, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah. And Eagles fans that go to the game, can we get in sync here and chant AO at the same time and not half the stadium and then the other half 10 minutes later? I mean, I forgot about the AO chant, and then my sister did it when he caught it. When he booked, I think he like threw 3 people off of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get that together. We need to get it right.
I agree. I agree. And let's put it out there that as soon as Devontae Adams got that touchdown, Guantanamo Bay lockdown after that. Did you even see Devontae Adams after that?
Nope.
Yeah, Guantanamo on it.
That was wild.
Yeah,
like, he really is a shutdown corner.
Adoree Jackson. I'm shocked that they didn't score more on us, because Adoree looked at Puka Nacua and said, "By the way, bud, I want you to have a great day today. I'm gonna take a nap over here. I'm gonna have some tea. You do your thing." Because he was nowhere to be seen for 90% of those plays.
I don't know what's going on with that guy.
I heard that Keely Ringo might be getting a start.
Well, no, yeah, that's what I've heard too. I've heard Adoree Jackson's on the IR for the next 4 weeks or so, right?
Yep. No, Ja'Cory Bennett is.
Oh, Ja'Cory Bennett. That's the Ravens guy, right?
Ja'Cory Bennett, Darius Cooper, and Nolan Smith Jr. all hit the IR.
He messed up with his tricep. They said no surgery required. He needs probably 2 to 3 weeks short rest, but they'd rather IR him, give him an extra week, so that. And they said that includes our bye, so it'll actually like 5 weeks off for him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's going to.
Go ahead.
So that's what the Eagles did. The Eagles brought in Quez Watkins.
Yeah.
They brought back Eli Ricks, and I think they let. The funny thing is they let Kenyon Green go again.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Oh man,
yeah. He'll be all right.
Yeah, but on another side note, C.J. Gardner-Johnson released from the Texans.
I wonder what the story is behind that. As soon as I saw,
man.
when I think Mike, you sent it to me, and I'm like, this is fake. This can't be real. And then I got home that night and I turned on the NFL Network and they put it on there, and I'm like, oh, it's serious. I wonder what it was.
I heard there was a lot of problems in the locker room. He did not get along with either the coach or a lot of the other players.
But that's his thing, right? That's apparently been his.
He was going to get along with people in Philly, but he can't play here. So,
and since it's only 3 games, he can't come to he can't sign here.
He can't come back here.
Yeah, no, not at all.
He can't.
I don't know because the rule is
years.
A traded player has to be 4 games.
No, 4 games with that team.
Yeah, he had to play 4 games with the Texans. Yeah,
since he didn't, it's 2 years. So this season and next season, he cannot be an Eagle.
I didn't know that 2-year part.
All I'm telling you is Makuba makes me not shed a tear over CJ anymore.
Makuba always finds his way to the ball, and that was something that Baldy had said in the preseason, and we saw it against the Browns when he had the interception, the pick six,
the pick six,
and then the fumble right after. So it's good to see that that he has an impact on the game in some form.
Yeah, I agree, and I think, like you said, if Keely Ringo steps up this week against the Tampa Bay. Now, see, Tampa Bay, they have what's this guy? Mark, you keep signing him in every single league I'm in with you. From the Buccaneers,
like Buka,
yeah,
rookie of the year,
and so this guy,
I got one of my teams too.
You do too?
Chance, have to. The man is a monster. Minus this upcoming week, he might be one of the best receivers in the league this year.
minus this week.
Yeah, I mean, he I heard he's doing a vacation. He's doing a tour of American military bases, and this week he's visiting Guantanamo Bay. So, it's close to home for him, but because like
have you guys seen the NFL Films video of Jared Verse on the sidelines saying as soon as
get the microphone away from me, I'm about to curse. Yeah, you're about to curse, but not in the good way, motherfucker.
Not in a good way. I think the Eagles might have broke the Rams,
just like we did the Chiefs.
Yes, no matter what the Eagles, no matter what the Rams, like the Rams had 26 unanswered points, and then they never scored a point after that.
Can we discuss Carter's Jared Verse jewelry?
Oh yeah,
that was awesome. That was so dope. Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna wear your chain.
So apparently they made that bet, right? They made that bet. Whoever was going to win gets some jewelry number, and so Jalen Carter is wearing his 8 diamond studded necklace during his interview.
That necklace probably cost more than I've made in the past 3 years.
I need the backstory behind that one because I know Jared Verse came out and he walked through our warm-ups, and that's what kind of set that off.
Oh yeah.
And then Jalen Carter went into his face and told him something, and I don't know if that was at the moment that they made the bet or not, but I need the backstory.
Hey, at least he didn't spit. He's learned. Right. I do want to backtrack a minute. I meant to say earlier, Makuba has become everything I wanted out of Kevon Wallace from college.
Oh yeah.
What Makuba's doing now was my expectation. I expect him to be a little more physical than what Makuba's been, but like everything he's done so far is everything I expected out of Wallace because that was Wallace in college. Now I know he's done pretty well, I think actually with Arizona now. But Makuba is lighting it up in ways I expected him to be good, but he's going above and beyond for a rookie safety. He's doing really good. I'm excited to see his future.
Another guy that Eagles also brought up is Marcus Epps. He's back on the 53-man roster too now.
It's not a bad move.
No,
he wasn't that bad. He wasn't an all-star player.
He had a good year with us and got a huge contract from the Raiders, and then they found out that he wasn't that great.
What a surprise!
So field goals, the Eagles blocked 2 of them.
Yes, sir.
And not only was they blocked 2, but that was the 50th anniversary to the date that they had blocked 2 before.
Really?
Yeah. So 1975, September 21st, 1975, they blocked 2 field goals in the same game against the New York Giants.
All right. So September 21st of 2075 is that a Sunday?
Yeah, I don't know. Look it up. But they blocked 2 field goals against the Giants. So that was the second time they've done that. They definitely have They have a method here.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday. No.
Hell, random Saturday game in 50 years, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, the way the NFL is going there might be every day of the week.
I'll be 95 years old, so just wheel me out there and I'll watch the game.
Right.
If I even know who the hell I am at 95 years old.
I'm going to be alive 50
You
years.
won't know your name, but you'll know Go Birds.
I might be the youngest one here. I don't know if I'm going to make it 50 more years.
So I think the NFL also there's not only did the Eagles have 2 blocked field goals, so did the the Jets had one against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is a good sign coming into
also returned for a touchdown by the guy who blocked it.
Right.
So so there's some foreshadowing possibly.
3 minutes, not even after ours. Like we flipped from the Eagles game to the Buccaneers game and watched it happen.
And it happened exactly.
And we were like, "What did we just?"
Aaron Glenn dancing on the sidelines like they had won the Super Bowl.
It was crazy. The funniest thing is on the very next possession, when it looked like the Buccaneers were kind of going slow, I turned to my buddy I was watching the game with. I said, Mbuka. It's like on my head. I was like, Mbuka, watch this play. They hadn't hiked yet, and he was like, "Bro, they're down. Like, come on, man. They just got they're not making it." Right to Mbuka for like 30 yards. I was like,
as soon as they kicked that, they blocked that field goal and the Jets ran it back. I was going to say, I was going to text Sean, who's a Jets fan. I was like, I thought the Jets were going to beat Tampa Bay today, and then as soon as I didn't send it, I got distracted, and then there's Tampa Bay kicking a field goal to end the game. I'm like, I'm just not going to send that.
Actually made it.
I'm not going to send that.
Yeah, he ended up sending. Probably said the same thing to you, but he ended up saying, one of those sad Instagram songs.
Yeah, the black
and white video.
Black and white Jets fan. Yeah, poor Jets fans.
You know, I'll tell you what kind of shocks me. In every league I'm in fantasy wise, though, this week, somebody has picked up the Miami Dolphins defense because they're playing the Jets, which, like, normally I agree with, but you're the Dolphins? I don't know if I trust them.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Dolphins here are looking, they're 0-3, I think, right? I don't know if McDaniels is going to last any much longer if they keep losing.
So they're patient with him.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if we watched last week's game with Tua. He looked slow. His passes were not a lot of.
He looked chunky.
Power. It just didn't look good. Doesn't
Agreed.
look good.
Yeah, he looks chunky too. So
Yeah.
I don't know who looks worse, Tua or fucking Kyler Murray. I'm watching him.
I'm a little chunky.
Look, he just threw a pick.
Kyler Murray.
Jesus Christ.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I almost took. Oh, he just got tackled. Oh no! He got tackled. His own teammate fumbled the ball, and Arizona, I think, has it back.
He got hit by his own guy.
Yeah.
And fumbled the ball.
That's crazy. I shouldn't have it on right now, but I am going to keep it on. That's the reason I have 3 screens.
Yep.
What?
Oh. Kyle Murray I put a parlay bet. He's got to pass less than 200 yards this game, which
You might have. You might get it.
You're on pace right now for sure.
I know. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so this Rams game, I thought it was a great rematch. I think it put a little bit of a coffin, put the Rams in a coffin about, hey, I don't think they can beat the Eagles. They did as much as they could to try to stop Saquon, which they did, but they also forgot that AJ Brown's out there, Devontae Smith's out there, Dallas Goedert's out there.
It's crazy. They all scored a touchdown.
They all scored touchdowns. And look at this: 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Oh, as I say that, there's another interception. Oh wait, I must be watching.
You're watching replay.
You're on the
my replay is my
because right now they're reviewing whether or not it's a fumble or if he's actually down. But like,
gotcha.
Pretty sure he slid. It doesn't look like he was purposely sliding to give himself up as a runner. It looks like he was just sliding.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a fumble personally. He also wasn't cut. Commercial.
So I think the Rams. We'll see how they bounce back against. I think they're playing
the Colts.
The Colts. That should be a fun
this
game
is
to watch.
a game. Like, I'm sorry if you're watching a game at 4 and it's not the Colts Rams, you're watching the wrong game.
Yeah.
I get the Ravens Chiefs for 20 minutes later, but split screen, ladies and gentlemen.
No, 100% have to.
It's not gonna broadcast here.
Oh
no.
Sunday ticket.
Got to find out. Oh, Sunday ticket. Yeah, no, we don't have that.
I like to waste money and be poor. So Sunday ticket is one of those things I spend money on, ladies and gentlemen. That's my goal is to live my poor life
the best way you can
until this podcast goes off well enough that we can all afford it, and I'm no longer poor.
Don't worry. We're gonna speak it into existence.
It's
about 5 years. I'm sorry, Mike. About 5 years, we're gonna be on NBC Sports.
Hey, what I gotta say, if Tick Picks, which is I guess everybody knows who Tick Picks is, right?
Well, first of all, I shout out the commercial. Their commercial I love. It's fucking hilarious.
Right.
So yeah, I do know what.
But they're collaborating with me on reels that they're creating. So they know we're around. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Sweet.
I like it. I like it a lot.
We'll keep those vibes out. TickPix is if TickPix knows that we're here, other people are knowing that we're here, and hey, we're open to doing more than anything. So, give us a follow, and hey, I'm here to collaborate on anything.
Yeah.
What else? All right,
Mike will do it for the right price for anybody.
100%.
Hey, by the way, his right price is $5. Mike is happy to collaborate.
We aren't very pricey. We'll sell out to
1,000%.
Yeah.
Unless you want us to be Cowboys fans, in which case the price currently is $100 billion. That's a flat rate. $100 billion is the price.
Like I don't know if you guys. like this other Instagram page asked me to pick my whole the whole league every week, right?
Yeah, I see your post with that.
When it comes to Dallas, I don't pick Dallas. I never pick Dallas, no matter what. If it's Dallas is going against the Jets, it's still going to be the Jets. I never.
I picked them in the pool this week, and I was like, why did I do that? I was
the
like,
Green Bay. I can't wait to watch that game. That's a Sunday night
cool.
game.
And Green Bay just got beat by the Browns, where the Green Bay is pissed.
Oh yeah,
that's not going Cowboys' way.
No.
Oh.
No. And did you see the whole? Micah Parsons still has a suite. He bought like all tickets throughout the whole year, and for a Cowboy suite, and they won't reimburse him money back to get the tickets back.
really?
No refunds. No refunds.
That's crazy.
That sounds pretty Cowboys-esque.
What I would do something. I would do something loud just in that.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
That's
all right. Any other final words on this Rams game? We'll move on to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, real quick, not on the Rams game. I would fill it with Eagles fans. Even though Michael's not the big, knowing that would piss off that team, I'd fill it with Eagles fans. Be like, hey, who can ever make it there? Here's free seats. Chant for the Eagles as loud as you can, and we would 100% oblige.
No, I agree. I agree.
As for the Rams and Eagles game, yeah, the Birds find ways to win. It's made the rest of the season very hard because I trust our team more than I think I should.
How so?
I was going to predict at least 1 or 2 losses this year. It's really hard to do that when the team finds a way to come back from 19-point deficit. That's ridiculous.
Here we go. Let's put on the Homer Mark jersey here. He's gonna run the table and just pick the Eagles every game.
And if they go 18-0, are you gonna bitch at me for it?
I'm not, but
okay. Marvin Harrison Jr. No, okay. He's always gonna end around. I have Marvin. I've benched him in almost every league. He ain't doing anything.
I got a parlay on him tonight for anytime touchdown.
I like it. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Tampa Bay Eagles have had problems with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I
think the right word is trauma. We've had some trauma with the Buccaneers.
I was just watching I guess the NFL, they do this preview, and the Eagles played a game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers where their quarterback was Doug Peterson in Philly at the Vet. Doug Peterson goes down. Don McNabb has to come in, and the game ends in a game of 19-5. 19-5 was the final score of this game back in 1997 or 6 or something like that.
Safety and a field goal?
A safety and a field goal.
That's wild.
Is that wild? 19. I think it was 1995.
I'm sorry. What was the premise to that?
The Eagles have had weird games against the Buccaneers.
Oh, weird game. I thought you meant haven't had a win. We definitely had a win.
No, they've had wins. They've had weird games against these Buccaneers, no matter what. Warren Sapp knocked Peterson out of the game. Don McNabb had to come in as the backup. So yeah, it's a crazy thing that the Eagles seem to be playing the Buccaneers quite often now, just because of how the Buccaneers are playing. Now granted that the Eagles are going to be down some guys. So are the Buccaneers. Mike Evans won't going to be in there. They're banged up as well. They do still have Chris Godwin and this other.
Well, Chris Godwin will be making his debut. He has not played yet this year.
Right.
A lot of people aren't sure if he's actually ready to play.
Yeah, so they got to probably get him.
He skipped practice today. He is not 100%.
Yeah, so it's going to be touch and go. It's going to be touch and go.
But they do have Buccaneers.
They do. So let's go, Mark. Let's talk about what's that?
Who was touch and go? Baker Mayfield?
Chris Godwin.
Baker Mayfield's questionable today. He didn't practice today, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting game. Yeah, they're coming off a weird game against the Jets where they struggled with a blocked field goal, and they had to beat the Jets with a field goal at the end of the game. So let's think about that, where the Eagles were going to lose the game and they blocked a field goal. So it's a fun kind of storyline going into this game. Your thoughts, Mark?
One struggled against the Jets, one struggled against the second best team in the NFC. Crazy. Right. It's a weird thing. It's a tough one, guys. It's a tough one. at the beginning of the year, looked at this over. Okay, I did some season predictions with some buddies of mine. I think I chalked this up as a loss every single time I did predictions because our history against the Buccaneers is not only not good. Egbuka looks great. Bucky Irving looks great. Their defense looks pretty stout. And so it looks obvious, especially at the time, Chris Godwin was looking to be back by then. Evans was obviously healthy. And it was like, okay, he has a plethora of top talent to play with. And we're struggling, particularly in the secondary. However, we're in a weird world where come week 4, Egbuka is clearly their top guy because Evans is out. Godwin's going to be probably on a play count. So I'm sitting there going, there's less weapons. I trust my boy Quintanamo to lock down whoever he is on. And if that's Egbuka, you're getting locked down.
Right.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. My phone's plugged in. Anyway. Now, our run defense isn't always the best, but it's a good run defense and a good pass defense. I'm like, I just don't know if seeing how the Eagles go into a locker room down the way they were, come out with the mental fortitude to not only fight back, but to change the outcome of the game and lock down arguably the second best team in the NFC. I'm now struggling to see how we lose this game because I feel like one of the biggest things, and me and my buddy were talking about it during the game last week, was like the Eagles have been kind of scraping through the season. They haven't had any reason to do better because they haven't been slapped in the face. But I feel like even though Sunday we technically scraped by a win, we didn't. We fought for, like you said at the beginning, it was a tale of two games. We literally got our asses kicked in the first half. Somehow, some way, we had a wake-up call, and the second half of the game was a different game. There wasn't a competition who was going to win by the second half. It was us. Even they were like, oh, we can get a field goal to win it. No, you were not going to get that field goal. Like, the whole stadium was like, we're winning this. And Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis locked up together, little hand-in-hand, buddy handshake, saying, let's do it, and then went to work. And those boys did what they had to do. And Jordan Davis decided to put a little icing on it in the best way possible with that touchdown. And it felt like the whole team kind of was like a little slap to the face. Like, all right, we got to fight. We have to fight. We have to try. So now I'm struggling because now I'm like, I never want to predict a perfect season because that's crazy. And I really expected one of the first 4 or 5 games to go wayward. But the Buccaneers, as great as I think they are banged up, and we look real good. Like, that second half makes me believe in this team.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's a stat that the Eagles have put out. Well, the NFL has put out that the Eagles are 18-0 when A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, and Saquon Barkley play together, beginning to end. They're 18-0.
That's crazy numbers.
I thought Jalen's 19-0 when he starts every game.
He's 19-1.
Oh,
19-1. The last loss was
Bucs
to Tampa Bay. So there's all kinds of storylines going into this.
We were missing players last time.
True.
Right.
Yeah. The AJ Brown was not in lineup the last year when the Eagles played week 3 or 4, something like that.
I would say, I'll tell you right now, if Brown catches a touchdown, we win.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. So, Miguel, thoughts?
Listen, Todd Bowles has been a thorn in the Eagles' side in the last couple years. He's a great defensive coach. I think he game plans very well defensively. Baker Mayfield is one of the league's best comeback stories as far as quarterback careers go. I don't agree with Mark with his thoughts. I feel like we are still struggling. Yes, the second half of last week's game, we did come out with our hair on fire, and we were able to complete a nice, 21-point comeback. And I just don't see us being that successful this week in Tampa in the heat against Todd Bowles. I just don't see it. And our secondary is still hurt. You know, we're going to have Kelly Ringo out there. I'm sure he's going to be a target of Baker Mayfield. So I don't know. I have doubt in my mind.
I can hear your doubt. I understand your doubt. You know, when Miguel, when you and I predicted the schedule, we had this as a loss, and
as did I.
As did you, and so we're sitting in the boat here where the Eagles are coming off this win against the Rams. I'm sure it took a lot. It obviously took a lot out of them with all these guys who got hurt.
Yep.
Like you said, Todd Bowles has always given Jalen Hurts these blitzes that he never can understand where they're coming from. It definitely looks like this is the time where the Eagles are going to go 3-1 here, and the Buccaneers are going to go 4-0.
Is Lane playing this week?
I was about to ask that same question. I don't even know what happened to him.
They said he had a stinger, and he was in limited practice this week, but I think he'll be in there. To tell you the truth, I think we learned that Mark Pryor is trash, and that Fred Johnson is equivalent backup to Lane Johnson. That totally changed the game because
Pryor almost got Hurts killed.
Almost got Hurts lit up.
No, he did get lit up. I'm surprised he didn't get killed or hurt or something.
I'm surprised. That sack and fumble. I'm surprised he wasn't hurt after that. But
facts. Thursday's practice report limited: Zach Bond, Jahad Campbell, Adoree Jackson, Tanner McKee. Full participation: Lane Johnson and Will Shipley.
Okay,
so there you go. Oh, Will Shipley practiced too.
Will Shipley is back, and next week we get Nakobe Dean.
Nice.
Yes, we're going to need Nakobe Dean in there.
At least special teams will be a little bit better this week, hopefully.
The Eagles put out a video. What's it like? The Eagles put out a video about what's it like for a Eagles linebacker to prepare for a game. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it.
Okay.
Nakobe Dean is something special about how he's running the linebackers even though he's on the sidelines.
Really?
I'm telling people, man, he's the brain. Like, people don't get me wrong. Zach Vaughn is the muscle, and he is taking it.
The bald eagle. He's the bald eagle.
He is the bald eagle. But that bald eagle has a general behind him. Whether he's on the field or not, that man is a genius.
Yeah.
I will glaze that man until he retires. And I will.
For no money. No money whatsoever.
This one is getting the drizzle. Okay. Kobe Dean was him in college. I still have the magazine when it was, I think it was him and it might have been Jordan Davis on the cover. It was a linebacker. I think it was 2 linebackers. It might have been 3 linebackers, but he was on there. I remember reading about him going he was the smallest, but he was a mon. They all paid homage saying yeah, we're here to do our job. Dean calls the shots. We do the job. And it was as soon as we drafted him, I was our linebacking, because again, we had a crazy linebacker core in 2017 and we won. The rest of my life, we haven't had linebackers. We suddenly get linebackers. We win again. And I'm it might be the secret. You run the ball and you have linebackers. And
that might be it. Yeah. And hopefully this week, with these guys, Jeremiah Trier is going to have to step up. He's going to probably see some more playing time now. Nolan Smith is out. So that's going to be, it's going to be a tight game, I think. But we can talk about predictions now, if you like, Miguel.
Well, we've already predicted it as a loss, so I'm going to stick to my words. As the beginning of the season, I feel like the Eagles will lose this game. I'm going to take this. I'm going to say 20-17.
Well, close. You want to predict any crazy player props on this one?
Crazy player props.
Does Jordan Davis get an interception? Does Jordan Davis throw a touchdown pass? Does Jordan Davis run for a touchdown? Crazy. I love crazy.
No, I could probably see a pick six from Nabuka.
Okay.
Mbuka.
Well,
Mbuka.
Andrew Makuba.
Makuba.
I'm
thinking of the receiver in Mbuka.
The receiver.
Yeah.
The names are kind of
Yeah.
Mark, let's hear your monologue here.
You know what? I'm just not as honorable as Miguel, I guess, because there's the birds, man. The birds just have their claws buried in my heart, and I can't with the heart they showed the second half of that game. I, as an Eagles fan, cannot pick against them. I have stupid blind faith that is how they're going to play the entire next game, with a little bit of luck that the Buccaneers are a little more banged up than they normally would be. I think the Eagles win this. 27-21. Okay. I will say, my buddy and I were discussing this the other day before I go on about this, is that with the Eagles offense, the way it is when healthy, maybe I'm biased. I don't see how we shouldn't score 30 points a game. It doesn't make sense to my brain. Looking at who we have as weapons, looking at how the team's structured, I think it is at a point where we should expect 30 points per game. I just really do. Now,
we're not even averaging 30 points.
I know we're not. That's the point of why I'm so annoyed with this current OC. This is terrible. We should at least be averaging like 24 or something, but it should be 30 in my opinion.
It's around there.
Okay, it's got to be higher. Like, our offense is too good not to be scoring points on more drives. This is crazy. Wasn't it last year we were like scoring the first drive like every game?
No,
like,
it's the other way around.
Oh, we didn't score on the first drive, then we'd score everything after. Yeah. At least we scored more.
And the year before that, we weren't scoring touchdowns in the first half.
True.
Right.
And we were getting better, and now we're getting worse. I want to play a full game, ladies and gentlemen. I want to play a full 4 quarters. I think if you get a full 4 quarters of Eagles football, you're scoring 35 points or more literally every game. I don't see why not. I will say, predicting of the Eagles win, and I'm going to throw out the funsy in there. I got 2 funnies for you, okay? First one is Jahad Campbell gets his first interception, okay? Second, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe, I think this is Barkley's first 100-yard game this year. I don't think he's had another one. I could be wrong, but I just feel like he has.
He hasn't had one yet.
I don't think so. Okay, yeah, a 100-yard game against the Bucs. Because let's do it, okay? I think maybe we open it up a little bit, a couple more passes. The defense can't load the box, and Saquon's going to say, "I'm here to play." Good plays all day. Let's go, Birds.
Wow. Okay. All right. As you said last week, there was a lot of special teams issues for the Eagles, where the Rams have figured out how to kick the football as a knuckleball and hits the ground, and other teams are starting to do the same thing. The Carolina Panthers as another team that's doing it, where the ball hits the ground in the landing zone and it gives the returner. Huh?
Didn't Dallas give up a touchdown like that last week?
It wasn't Dallas. It was the Jets.
Yeah, someone
2 weeks
just
ago
touched the ball and
it landed. Yeah, it landed. It was against the Jets and the Seahawks. I think it was. I can't remember, but it was the guys. It was the Jets. He let the ball land in the landing zone, and it went into the end zone, and the other team grabbed it and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, that's yikes.
Yeah. So they're finding these people are learning how to get around these obstacles with the special teams. And I'm thinking we're going to see these next couple of weeks are going to be special teams problems and a little
Which I'll say, at the beginning of the year, didn't we discuss this? At one point, we are saying how you had to make the declaration of an onside. And I said, yeah, but aren't teams going to start squibbing it?
Right.
As long as you're in that landing zone, you're good.
Yeah. So basically, that's what's happening. They're doing this weird knuckleball squib, and it's giving returners a problem. So I think we're going to see some special teams problems again in this game. The Heat, I think, since there was a blocked field goal against Tampa Bay last week, I can see maybe another one this week.
It's a rare thing to predict right there.
I know.
You are.
That's more than $5 right there for you.
Yeah, that's more than $5 right there.
I'm going to predict. I'm not. Again, Miguel, you're sticking with our previous prediction here. I guess respect, Miguel, for you to stick with your beginning of the season predictions. I am
a more honorable man.
Yes, role model right there. That's a role model.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want your sons to grow up to be like Miguel, and you want your daughters to meet a Miguel.
I already tell him he's my spirit animal. He's my spirit animal. So I think Buccaneers are going to go down. Eagles win 24-10.
Oh wow!
I can't wait for the game. I'm excited. I think that we're going to find out. Like the Eagles are putting down teams that have given them problems in past years. They put down the Chiefs. They put down the Rams. I think it's another time they're going to put down. They're going to put down the Bucs, and I think this is where it's going to happen. They're going to go 4-0.
Wait.
What?
Did we play the Rams last year before the playoffs?
Yes, correct.
Did we win or lose that game?
Win.
We won.
So we beat the Rams and the Chiefs 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
So you're telling me the number 1 team in the AFC and the number 2 team in the NFC 3 times in a row?
Yeah. And the Rams went out and did a lot of building to stop the Eagles apparently, and just wasn't enough.
They didn't work on special teams, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, not that we did either. How many drop kicks did we have?
Yeah,
too many.
Well, all right. And just for the record, I was supposed to be at this game this weekend, but unfortunately, I'm out of vacation time.
So
what happened to the tickets?
I never bought them.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to.
My mom's going to be at the game.
Oh,
Shout out to my mom, to my stepdad Joe. Hope you guys enjoyed the game.
Ooh.
Shout out to Rose.
It's only down to Tampa.
Yeah.
But what happened? What stopped you from having no PTO? What stops you from going?
No PTO.
He wants to get paid.
Just go.
No PTO, and I don't want to go down there for just a weekend. I want to go down there. Of course, I'm going to.
Oh, is that why? Okay, gotcha.
Then I want to be on the beach. I want to drink. I want, you know what I mean? Like,
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. All right, let's do our division picks. So, Miguel, I'll let you go. Minnesota, Pittsburgh is one for you.
That's going to be Carson.
That's an early game too. That's Dublin Island.
9:30 a.m.
That's a 9:00 game. Sheesh, man, they got the Vikings winning this game.
They do. Carson Wentz, baby. Carson Wentz.
Do I
grew up a Vikings fan. Now he's playing for him. It's storybook.
He also does have Justin Jefferson to throw to.
Sure,
that
doesn't hurt.
True, but he is going against Rodgers.
Yeah.
So
who to throw to? I don't even remember.
DK Metcalf.
Metcalf and
he turned out.
What happened?
He turned out well.
Yeah. We'll go Vikings here.
Vikings.
Yeah, we'll go Vikings. We'll throw some faith behind Carson Wentz.
Then you got Detroit, Cleveland.
I'm definitely going Detroit there.
Yeah.
All right, so put the money on Cleveland. Got it.
Bengals, Broncos.
That's the Monday night game.
The second Monday night game.
And that's is it Browning?
Yeah, yep. Jake
Browning. Because the Broncos are coming here next week, I'm gonna go Broncos because they're gonna lose to us.
Ooh, okay. And I think that's it, right?
No, you got Ravens, Chiefs.
Oh yeah, Ravens, Chiefs.
That's gonna be a hard
That's
one too.
tough.
Man.
That's tough.
Me and Miguel have 2 picks that are identical tonight on top of the Eagles.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go. Jeez, the Chiefs need that game.
They
can't
do.
lose
But
that
so does Baltimore.
Yeah, they both need it. Oh man,
It's tough.
tie? Can I say tie?
Tie.
Can I say Derrick Henry fumble?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. That might happen definitely.
you just touched the button because Derrick Henry caused me to lose a couple games last week because of those fumbles.
Ouch.
So I'm gonna go with Andy Reid in the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. All right. Mark, you ready for yours?
We'll do a reverse order of him. So we'll start right where he left off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna go against me.
Yeah, I'm going against you. We're going Ravens.
Yeah.
I don't trust Kansas City to get this together. The Ravens have been a great team going up against great teams and struggled. I mean, their game against Buffalo might be one of the best games of the year. Buffalo looks way better than Kansas City does. No, the Ravens are going to win this.
Then you have Broncos-Bengals.
This one, on the other hand, I'm going to agree with Miguel. Broncos are definitely winning this game. The Bengals don't have a defense to stop the Broncos. Broncos have a defense to stop the Bengals. Broncos win this game.
Oh, by the way, just real quick on that. Have you heard that the Eagle that there's I guess people are talking on the radio about how the Eagles should go after what's his name? The defensive end from the Bengals, the one Henderson.
Oh, really? That's a lot of money.
It's gonna be a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But we don't got to pay him. We just got to use him for this season. So if you can get him for like a third and maybe a second,
didn't he sign a contract?
Signed a 1-year contract.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All they did was change his guaranteed money.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Bengals can either sell and get rid of these guys and start over, or they got to buy. They got to get a quarterback in there as soon as possible because they're
defense. No, they have a quarterback. They need a defense.
Wilson's available.
6 months.
Yeah, you have to agree that their season's over. Like, there's no way they have a chance to win this season.
I heard Russell Wilson's available.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's available.
Russell Wilson. So does Shedeur Sanders.
I'm not super happy about that, by the way. Not saying they shouldn't or shouldn't bench Russell, but I really believe that maybe, like, I think we're seeing right now with Penix, when he first came on, like, you're going to get a rookie out of him. You're going to have good games, you're going to have bad games, but I feel like a year of sitting is going to make you solidify. Like, I feel like Penix recovers later this season and has a better year, where I feel like rookies that first year, you throw them in, with the rare exception you have the star like Jaden Daniels was, you're going to struggle. And
we're seeing like Jaden Daniels struggle, though, too.
But I feel like for the Giants, when your team's already kind of like Neighbors is good. You've got an amazing new running back in Scatterbo. Your line needs a little more work. Your defense needs a little more work. Like, another draft could really do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't ruin your quarterback now.
I don't understand why you jump from Russ to why you skip over Winston. Like, why not give Winston a chance, see what he does, see how he is, and if it's really bad, then you throw in Dart. At least he's got more than 4 games under his belt. Watching, you're throwing this kid out there. Matter of fact, I'm about to bet that man is going to throw 2 interceptions next week.
Oh, for sure.
He's playing the Chargers, and the Chargers have a lockdown defense this year. Yeah. I mean, that's not a good game to start him in. I mean, even if you talk to Winston and say, hey, bud, we're going to have you start the next couple games, but no matter how we're doing, whether we're dominating, we're losing, whatever, fourth quarter, we're going to give to Dart. We want to season him a little bit. I'm sure Winston wouldn't love it, but he'd be like, okay, let me put up points. Let me do it. Let me do my thing, But no, they're going to throw Dart in there. Winston's sitting there nice and patiently, giving the whole world great media, knowing that if he gets on the field, he's putting up 30 touchdowns.
Right.
But as
you have 2 more games here. You have Chicago, Las Vegas.
Yes, Chicago, Vegas. What a game to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, my eyes will be glued to the other games during that game.
Games.
The Raiders need another year or 2. The Raiders need another year. They're not using GT right. There's a few things they could do a little bit better. Whereas the Bears, I think, found their coach. And I think, I don't know if last week was a fluke. The week before that was a fluke. I don't know. But if there's a team they're going to win, I think it's against the Raiders. So I'm going Bears this week.
Yeah. And then your last game is Chargers-Giants. I think you already...
Oh, yeah, that game's real hard. Jackson Dart and the Giants offense are actually amazing. And, Herbert all day. Quentin Johnson, Tutty, Lad McConkey, Tutty. Like, we're putting up points this week. All right. Herbert's probably looking at a 350-yard game. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think so.
Gonna have
you're
numbers.
right.
Did you guys see? I saw a thing the other day that he had a stat where he came up another record he's on the board for now. He's second. He had one extra game than Mahomes for 5,000 passing yards or passing pass attempts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. One extra game. And it's like, man, like this guy has been struggling with terrible teams his whole career. Quentin Johnson, I don't know if he went to like Randy Moss's Good Hands School for the Blind over the summer or something like that, because it feels that way. The man went from being like, hey, here's a football in my face and I can't see it, to like, the ball's behind my back. I got it. It's mind-blowing. I think Marvin Harrison needs to go there next summer. It's shocking. And then, of course, I remember when drawing a blank on his name now. Keenan Allen came back. I drafted him in like 3 fantasy leagues. Every one of me said, yo, he's washed. I said, nah.
Yeah.
He was on. He's older on the wrong team. He's back with Herbert. Herbert trusts him. He's going to get plays. He's got plays.
Yeah. Well, that's what Malik Neighbors kept saying when Daniel Jones was on the Giants. He said, it's not the quarterback. It's not the quarterback. And sure enough, we're seeing it. It wasn't the quarterback, right?
Well, we talked about that, saying like how many, like was it last year, 2 years ago? We were discussing how stat for stat, Daniel Jones was putting up the same numbers as Josh Allen. He was just on a worse team.
Yeah.
Now we have him on a team that's marginally better. Like the Colts are not a great team. They have some good. I don't remember, the receivers are good. They're not great. Obviously, Taylor is a phenomenal running back, but I don't know if he's the best running back anymore. The O line is a good, above average D line. Or O line,
looking pretty good, Jonathan Taylor.
But they're gelling right now. They look really good. They might win this weekend.
Yeah. Wait, so Mark has one more game he has to pick. Besides that, I want to say that the Kyler Murray is trash. Like he needs to be out of the league next season.
A lot.
But Mark, you have one more game to pick, brother.
What
you got your whiteout game this weekend. You got your Penn State versus the Bucs, baby. How you feel about it?
I got something for you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go. While he gets that ready, Deuce has sent me in his predictions.
Okay.
So he has Bills over Saints.
Okay, makes sense.
Patriots over Panthers.
That definitely makes sense. Okay.
Definitely. He's got Jets over Dolphins.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, but that's a possibility.
Right. And he's got Chiefs over Baltimore, obviously.
Of course.
Right.
So we're on the same page. We're simpatico on that one.
And then you and him are same page, Tampa Bay over Eagles.
Yep.
But his prediction for the Tampa Bay game is ridiculous.
What is it?
50-0.
Are you fucking wow? That's just hate. That was hate out of his pen.
50-0. He's got that's through text message. So of course he's going to have to back up that. If he's going to back up what his reasoning was, 50-0.
His Twitter fingers got a little busy too much.
And so I'll go over my plays here too. I've got Washington, Atlanta. I'm going to go with Washington because Atlanta zero points last week.
The Duck side, yes.
The Duck side,
yes.
Let's go, Ducks.
Hey, and speaking of the Duck side, Mark, are you a fan of Spaceballs? Have you ever watched Spaceballs? Okay, they're coming out with part 2, right?
I'm very aware of that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike. I'm trying to cut you off.
It's okay. It's cool. I have also Buffalo over New Orleans because New Orleans is probably the worst team in football.
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
I said New England over Carolina.
I'm really surprised they haven't moved anybody on that team. Like Kamara,
somebody said. They're going to say trade Kamara to the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to do some crazy stuff.
That might be a problem,
right?
Ooh,
that's somebody said that. Because as soon as they're 0-5, they're going to have to start dumping these people because they don't. They need to build up.
He's got to go somewhere. Thomas has got to go somewhere.
Yeah, and then obviously Tampa Bay, Philadelphia. I already picked that, so I picked Philadelphia on that one. So, it's going to be some fight, I think, this weekend. Kicking off with Seattle and Arizona.
Quack, quack, baby.
You know it. So all my birds.
You might as well, Mark. Tell us your whiteout game. Well, tell us
another pick. Holy shit!
Another pick. It looks like the Penn State playing right now. Just throwing picks. It should be a good game, but the Ducks look hot, man. They've played some decent teams. Penn State, don't get me wrong, they've done their thing, but they've only played like cupcakes. They literally only played teams they should knock out. Wow. That one's on Harrison.
Yeah, that was on Harrison.
My man, how you doing this to me?
Yeah.
Funny enough, the Ducks are wearing a white uniform to the Penn State whiteout. They were people wanted they're wearing a white speckled jersey. Wanted them.
And Penn State's playing in white, right?
And Penn State's wearing all white. And
how is that even legal in college football?
I don't know. I don't know if Penn State's wearing white. I think Penn State's wearing their blue. I think I'm presuming Penn State must be wearing their blue if the Ducks are wearing a white jersey, because they were originally going to do their stormtrooper outfit, which is white helmet, white jersey, white pants, and it's now just a white jersey. But it's like, I'm pretty sure Penn State during a whiteout they normally wear their white,
right?
So I don't know if somehow, some way they let us make a choice and we're like giving them the finger. I don't know. But I saw the jersey. I can probably pick it up for you guys to share. It's interesting for it to be a whiteout, and we're going in wearing white.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. I would think they would want to be the opposite of what the whole stadium was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that or they want them all to feel like they're cheering for them. I don't know what's going on. It's called the Mummy. Mummy Duck is the outfit. Let me see if I can open the image. Let's see. Open image in new tab. And then see if I can share my screen. Entire screen. That one. It's not a big image. Sorry about that, but this is what they're wearing. So any of their arm sleeves are white with wrapping. The jersey's white with silver numbers. I think it's got green tint in there. Helmet's black. Pants are black. And like their shoes all there wrapped up.
So Penn State can still wear all their whole white.
Yeah, they can still wear all white. It would be enough, but it is interesting.
That is a little bit interesting, yeah.
I'm hyped for it, man. I think I was supposed to go to this game. Some things happened. I'm not getting the tickets. I'm not going to be able to go. A little sad on that, but my buddy is a Penn State alum. Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. Shout out Eric Gomez.
There you go. I'm picking up his Christmas gift from Mike tomorrow, which is a Saquon Barkley Penn State jersey. I'm gonna give it to him before the game to make him feel bad. So he's like all hype about it, and then when we crush him, I'll be like, "Yeah, that's right. You cry in your Barkley jersey. All right, you cry. That can be your cry rag. Just know that every time you wear it, they lose. I'm hyped. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a really good game. It could go either way, but there's something where I just feel like Oregon's a little bit more on their money right now.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, he dropped it. That was crazy. I think Oregon, college-wise, a little more on their money. I hate it's crazy to say. I think they're better than they were last year, and they were really good last year. I'm a little impressed by Dante Moore at quarterback. I wasn't sure how we were going to do, losing another quarterback, but Dante Moore looks good. Our receivers look good. Our freshman running back, bro, if you guys have time to turn on the game.
Oh, I'm gonna be tuned in.
Well, our freshman running back is like 6'something", 240. He runs like Henry and Scadabo. He's punishing people. He's got movement, and he is freshman. He's young. He's gonna be there for another year or two. I'm shocked. I can't wait till he plays.
What time is this game at?
7:30.
Oh, so is the Alabama-Georgia game.
Yeah, no one cares about that. Alabama sucks. Go Georgia.
All right.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yikes. With all the dogs we have on our team. All right, her.
Hey,
All
Jalen-
right.
Jalen Hurts, baby.
Got
You know, all I know is that block came from the dog pound.
Did you also see the
Comeback was engineered by the Roll Tide.
That's right. Did you see the interview that Jordan
He's not
Davis
even
was
a
doing?
rebel type. He's an Oklahoma guy.
And then Jalen Hurts came in while he was
That's
doing
what
the
we're talking
interview.
about.
Yeah.
But he yelled Roll Tide when he walked out of the room or
Yeah,
something
he
like
did.
that.
That's why I said Roll Tide.
But he said before that he feels more Oklahoma ties anyway. So like he just needed to get under his Bulldog friends. Too.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Half our defense is sponsored by Georgia. Okay, so
Yeah, I would say so.
let's have a great week. Let Georgia win to spur on their senior NFL players, and Oregon at night gonna
All right,
go to work.
7:30.
It's number 2 versus number 6 in the NCAA.
Where do we watch this game? What channel we watch this on?
I have a feeling it's ABC. That's usually what game.
Okay. All right. I have that. I can get that.
I say it's
not on
probably
the
gonna.
special app or anything. It's not like you have to download.
It's free on my
It
Samsung
might
Plus
be
TV.
NBC. It's NBC.
Oh, it's
Oh,
NBC.
I got that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. But it's
All right.
one of those sponsors, that watches college football a lot. NBC, CBS, ABC, it's Fox, one of those 4.
All right.
But by the way, I want to get this off of my chest because I'm very pissed off. You guys, as you guys know, I'm a big WWE fan, and now that the WWE has signed on with ESPN, and now they said if you already have a cable provider that provides ESPN, you should be able to watch the pay-per-views on the ESPN app.
Right.
Bullshit. Okay. Because I went to go watch WrestlePalooza last weekend, and I could not get in unless I paid the $33 a month for the ESPN app.
The ESPN Premium, I think, is that what it's called now?
I think that's what it's
That's
whatever it's called. It's it's fucking ridiculous. I mean,
Pretty sure Sunday tickets $37 a month.
$33
A month?
a month.
Wow.
Do they have that many events? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Just
I don't know.
one major event every month.
So you're paying $33.
WWE, but you'll get you'll be able to watch like the UFC. You'll be able to watch any prime time games that are being shown.
Oh, okay. My bad. I understand. I for some reason was thinking it was a wrestling thing, but I forgot you said it's ESPN Prime. Okay, so you'd see a lot of other stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but
Makes
it's
sense.
fucking ridiculous.
It's a lot though.
Yeah.
When Sunday ticket is 37, ESPN to be 33, and let's be honest, the biggest draw on TV is going to be your football games. I'm sure. Obviously wrestling pulls in, but if your whole goal is to watch wrestling, I'm not paying $33 a month to watch it.
I'm
If it's only once a month.
I know who is though. I bet.
Who?
Beckerman. Beckerman's definitely 100% watching it.
I mean, he's got to pay something to watch something good on TV because his teams are
Got nothing else
trash.
to look forward to.
His teams are trash. The Jets fall apart. The Mets suck.
How about the Red October is right around the corner?
Yes,
First
it is.
wild card bye. Oh, it's gonna be good. Good.
I
ball.
love it.
Sweet it is.
8 home runs they hit last night.
is.
8 home runs.
Easy. Last I saw, we were winning tonight too, but that was a minute ago.
The game is on delay right now. It's still
That
1-0.
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right,
In the rain.
we are done here, gentlemen. Another pleasure talking with you.
You already know how we do. EAGLES.
Ducks,
Eagles.
Eagles,
Eagle Ducks.
Let's go birds.
Birds.